Hi guys, and welcome to my new video. Today I'm gonna try something different because I'm gonna try to do this video in English. I've had a lot of requests about it and people were like, can't you do subtitles or try talking in English? And I really had my doubts about it. But I was just like, I'm just gonna try it because I love talking in English and I already do it a lot on my Instagram, and I wanna try and see if this works and see if I can try to inspire people to live a more positive and beautiful and confident life. I'm kind of nervous, and if I pronounce something wrong or you think my accent is silly, I'm so sorry. I'm not a native English speaker, I'm Dutch. For the people that don't know me and watching this video for the first time or watching my YouTube for the first time, I'm Joann. I'm a plus size model and I do a lot of body confidence and spirituality. Yeah, I just love spreading positivity and supporting people, and that's why we're here today as well. And for this video, we're gonna talk about something that I sometimes talked about on my Instagram, a topic that it's really sensitive for me because I've been struggling with it a lot, and I feel like it's sensitive for a lot of women, and that's why I placed some crystals here. I just want to change the crystals I place here for every video, and today I placed moonstone, and moonstone is for feminine energy. We have spherulite, and spherulite really helps you heal your body and bring your chakras in balance. And then we have quartz, and quartz just gives you energy, which we always need. And you might be thinking, what are we gonna talk about that we need those crystals? But we're gonna talk about birth control. I just want to do a story time and tell my own story, and I really hope it helps other people because I've been struggling a lot with it. Let's get started. Where to begin? Like, I can't even remember exactly when I started taking the pill. I think I was like 14 and the doctor was like, it really helps because my period has always been intense. And when I talk about intense, I talk about 7 days bleeding like I'm dying, and not even wearing a tampon and pads was enough. So like, I got the pill when I was 14, and then I got a boyfriend when I was 15, 16, and I dated him for 5 years. So last year, while I was still dating him, I noticed that taking the pill really didn't go well. Like, I forgot it so many times, and like, I had so many stress moments. I was like, oh my god, did I take the pill? Oh my god, am I pregnant now? And then my period came late and I had to take a pregnancy test, and I was just stressing constantly because of the pill. It didn't make, like, it made sex such a like big deal, and like it wasn't fun anymore because I was constantly stressing about like, did I take the pill or not? Like, am I gonna be pregnant and am I gonna have a baby? So last year, like, I had like 2 years of being stressed all the time about that, and then last year I was just like, I'm done. I'm just gonna try and see if I can find something else. And then I was at my friend's house and she was like, oh yeah, one of my friends, she's using the Nuva ring. And I hadn't heard of it before. It's like, what's that? Because I only knew you could take like an IUD or the pill or nothing. Condoms, but like what a woman could do for birth control. And she's like, yeah, she uses the Nuva ring. It's really easy. You just put it in and it stays in for 3 weeks, and then you get it out, and then you have your period, and then you do it again. I was like, oh, that sounds so nice because you don't need to have an IUD. So I was like, maybe I should just try the Nuva ring because it's really easy. You just put it in, you don't have to take something every day, and you take it out, and after 3 weeks. So I called my doctor and I was like, oh, can I get the Nuva ring? And immediately she was like, yeah, of course. You can have a prescription, here it is, just pick it up. I was like, okay. And I just want to make clear, please don't do what I did. Don't just do something based off the word of someone else. And I didn't do any research, which is weird because I normally do a lot of research, but I didn't do any research on the Nuva ring. I was like, oh, she says so, and it probably would be amazing. So I just got it. And like, the doctor didn't really even explain it to me. She was just like, I mean, she explained how it worked, but she didn't explain the things that happened to me after. So basically I started using it, and I just wanted to explain this to you guys. But before I started using the Nuva ring, I was always like this really happy, motivated person. Like I would motivate myself, I would motivate others around me. Like in the beginning of quarantine, I would make TikTok videos every day. I would wake up at 8, go for a walk, take really good care of myself, manifest a lot, write a lot, meditate a lot. And I just had this really nice routine. I was just in a really positive and happy place. And I mean, there were sad days, and I had an eating disorder when I was younger, and it's not like I never had like bad things happen to me, but I always had like a really positive way of handling. And then I started using the Nuva ring, and suddenly that was gone. Like I didn't want to do anything. I was constantly like unmotivated. I felt really tired. I had negative thoughts, and like really bad negative thoughts. And I didn't really see the point in doing stuff, the point in life really. And I didn't understand why I was feeling that way. So that even made it worse, because you're like, where is this coming from? I never felt like this. I was always so happy. Why am I not happy anymore? And you start like kind of guilt tripping yourself, and I just didn't understand at all, and I didn't know what to do. I was thinking like, what changed? Why do I suddenly feel like this? And then I was talking about it to one of my friends, and she was like, you changed your birth control, right? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, this is probably why. So then I googled Nuva ring and depression, and a lot of things came up, and I talked about it on my Instagram as well, and then a lot of people had the same experience as me. And I was like, why was this never explained to me by my doctor? Like, why wouldn't she tell me that? I just thought that was weird. And I was using it for like 2 months then. So I called up my doctor, and I was like, can I change my birth control? Because the Nuva ring really made me depressed. And then she was like, oh yes, of course, yeah. Then maybe you should try an IUD. She said that I should use the Kilena. It's with not a lot of hormones, but still hormones. And she was like, yeah, you have a really bad period, so I think it would be better to do some hormones so your periods gets less. And I was like, yeah, sure. Because I mean, I was just like, she's the doctor, so she probably knows best, you know. Like I didn't study medicine. I didn't do anything like that, so like, why should I know better? So I agreed with her, and then we placed the Kilena IUD, which was in the beginning was fine. Like it was painful. It was painful. It was probably the most painful thing I've ever experienced, but it was only painful for like 5 minutes. I had the most intense pain for 5 minutes. And after the 5 minutes, I just like had a stomach ache, like I was on my period. I was fine for a month. The first month, I was like, wow, this is great. I don't feel anything. I feel better mentally. Not like I was truly like immediately happy again after I stopped using the Nuva ring, because you feeling it, but it was less bad than when I was using it. So in the beginning it was fine, and then at the end of November, like I placed it in October, and at the end of November I started getting really bad acne. And I never had acne in my whole life, and I got really bad acne, which apparently 10% of the people who get an IUD gets. That sucks, obviously, not only because I'm a model, but also because it just, like, if you're not feeling well and then suddenly you get really bad acne, it just really has an impact on your self-esteem as well. Like, I was just like really insecure about it. Like in the beginning, I was just afraid to post stuff on my Instagram. I would only post things that were either edited or had a filter on it, which is insane and a complete opposite of my message, but do crazy stuff and you feel insecure. At the same time that I got my acne, also my mental health got worse again, and I started having panic attacks, and I sometimes had that, like not regularly, but in January I had a few, and then in February I had it like sometimes, and then in March I had it like maybe every week, and then it got worse and worse and worse. And then around June I almost had it every day. I had like a constant feeling of anxiety. Like I was constantly feeling on edge, feeling like I have to do something but I don't know what. My heart would just beat really fast, and I I would breathe in a really stressed way. That was the case with my mental health, but like my skin, insane. What I said before, like I never really had acne, and then now suddenly your whole face is covered in pimples and you really get insecure. And then it occurred to me that it was probably just because of my IUD, because everything I did didn't help. It even, like, it made it worse. It didn't make it better, it made it worse. And same with my mental health. I think it was partly other things, but it was also, it's just weird that the moment that I start using other birth control is also the moment that I start feeling anxious and like even depressed. I felt my body changing and my mental health changing and felt really uncomfortable in my own body, and I didn't know what to do about it, because you're just like, what do I do, you know? And like, what's the better option? And at this point, from June to now, with my skin, the only reason my skin got better is because I had like appointments at Crystal Skin Clinic in Amsterdam. She really helps me with my skin. She has chemical peelings and stuff like that. Even now, like even still when I do this, I'm not wearing any makeup now, but as you can see, I still have pimples, and when I don't do those treatments, the pimples come back. So it's just been it's been a journey. Like my skin's been a journey. My mental health right now, I'm feeling better now, but like the last 2 months mentally were really hard and been in a really bad place. And I shared some of that in my YouTube videos and on Instagram, but it's been really hard, and it's really partly to do with my birth control, which makes me so angry, because like, just because we don't want to get pregnant, we have to sacrifice something else in our life. But then right now, I really don't know what to do. Or do I need to take the IUD out? Do I need to change my birth control? Do I stop taking birth control at all? But what do I do then? And like, I don't want to constantly worry about getting pregnant, because then sex is no longer fun. But then at the same time, I'm like, do I want to sacrifice my mental health and feeling comfortable in my body to have sex and to not worry about getting pregnant? It's a lot. I just wanted to tell you guys this because I've been having a lot of questions about it, and like people saying like I'm in the same position. And first of all, before you take any birth control, please do more than just listen to the people around you, and do more than just listen to your doctor. Do your own research. Go online, read everything you can find about it, like even like talk to random people, maybe even at work or whatever. Like try to find people's experience with it, because it's really important. And if I had known that there was a chance that it would have such a big impact on my mental health, I wouldn't have taken an IUD, and not with hormones. Like maybe one without hormones is better. Like I don't even know, but do your research, because it's so important. I can't stress you enough, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to make you feel uncomfortable in your own body. It's not worth it to sacrifice your own mental health. So do your research and try to find what works for you. Like maybe for other people an IUD works, maybe it doesn't, and that's both okay. Like we're not here to shame anyone's decisions, but we're really here to like warn you to be careful and to really take care of yourself, and to really think about your decision before you take birth control. It's really hard, so I'm still figuring it out, and I'm gonna take you guys on this journey with me so we can figure this out together, because like I'm not the only woman that's going through this. There are a lot of women that go through the same struggle. Maybe we can help each other and figure it out together, because that would be really nice, because at this point I don't know what to do. Let's hope I figure it out soon, and let's hope you, if you're watching it and you're going through the same, let's hope you figure it out soon too, because you deserve it. We both deserve it. And yeah, if you have any suggestions to help me or someone else, or you have any tips or whatever, let me know in the comments. This was like maybe not a really positive video, but I just want to let people know that they're not alone, and stories like these are more regular than you think, and like a lot of people don't talk about it because they feel ashamed. Even I have the same. You kind of feel awkward, but you're not alone. You really aren't. And that's something I wanted to achieve with this video, to let you know you're not alone and that I'm not alone too. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think about me talking English. Let me know what you think about this video, and if you would like me to share this journey with you guys, because I would love to do that. And if there's any other video you want me to talk about or whatever and topic, let me know in the comments. And thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.